Hey, it's Callan from Authentic Lifestyle Design, and today I want to talk to you about life balance. I think it's something that's so important, and I think that remaining balanced and centered in your life is one of the most important aspects of lifestyle design you can do. So obviously you've got all these different aspects. You've got your job, you've got your family life, you've got different relationships, you've got your friends, you've got recreational time for yourself, you've got time to do just the mundane things like cleaning and cooking and things like that. So you have to balance all of this, and you have to balance everything within yourself. Because what you realize in your life, most of the people that are scattered, that are out of control, that are depressed, that are confused, often these people don't have the best sense of balance in their life. And what you can do here is you can work on your own balance and your own way to do that, and this video is going to explore that whole concept. So imagine there's a centered point, right? You can go too far this way or too far this way, right? There you've got extremes, okay? So for example, let's talk about working out, right? Balanced would be you're working out at an adequate level for your body to meet your goals. That's here, right? Now, some people, they don't work out at all. They're over here, right? They're out of balance in their body. Other people, they work out too hard and it can actually lose those gains, or it can negatively impact other areas of their life. They're going too far this way. So at the end of the day, with your fitness or with whatever else, you want to remain centered. This goes into your beliefs as well. For example, you have cults. You have people that fall into these extreme points of view, right? All these people insert here, all of these people are this, all of these people are this. You're speaking in massive generalizations, right? Again, it simply means that you're out of balance. It means you're going too far one way or the other. So work-life, right? If you go all the way towards work, you're out of balance. If you neglect work completely, go all the way towards life, you're out of balance, right? And it's not a complicated thing, and it's not something you logically weigh out, right? It's something you'll feel. Your body will let you know when you're out of balance, and that's so important. So you have to try and listen to your body. You'll feel burnt out, you'll feel fatigued, you'll be angry or depressed, or overall you'll have some kind of negative emotions that are going to be a warning that you're out of balance, right? For example, it can be so useful every day just to sit, take 10-15 minutes and to think about it, or just to feel into your body. It's a really useful skill. What I mean by feeling into your body is kind of like meditation, right? Meditation is where you're just focusing on something. So you could be focusing on your breath or a certain sound or something along these lines. You could be humming, doing whatever it is. So it's kind of like meditation, except you're not just trying to clear your mind, you're trying to inquire into how your body feels. So you can close your eyes and you feel inward. You just check up on yourself. You see what thoughts are coming through my head right now. What am I thinking? And you can kind of explore those thoughts and inquire into them and see why they're there. So if you're miserable in one way, you're depressed, inquire into your mind. Well, why am I like this? What is it? What are some things I could fix? Because yes, depression can be a chemical imbalance. It's possible. But a lot of people in your life you see are depressed. If you actually look at their life, maybe they hate their job. Maybe they don't like this person. Maybe they're in a toxic relationship. It's pretty often there's a stimulus. You get depressed for a reason, right? It's a response your body has to tell you that something is wrong. And depression is a direct result of that, more often than it being just a chemical imbalance, which can also happen. And again, you just have to be balanced. If you can inquire into your body, or even more, you could go and see a therapist and go and talk to a professional, or go talk to someone you really trust and say, what do you think I'm doing? How do you think I'm out of balance? If you have people you can open up to like that, you can ask these kind of questions, you know? I've got people in my life that I could say, okay, here's a scenario, here's how it is, right? And I could say, how do you think I'm out of balance? Because I don't know. Maybe they'll see an angle I don't. You could hire a life coach, that's another option. There's so many different ways. But at the end of the day, you want to keep centered And when you are centered, you'll feel everything will flow, your life will be seamless. It'll fly by and you'll love it because, again, you'll have this holistic, interesting life that just clicks with you. And if you take it too far in any direction, you're going to start feeling that. Temporarily, you can go out of balance. Say if I have to work an extra 20 hours a week and I have to do that for a year or two, then yeah, that's going to put me out of balance. But that could be for a longer term thing, right? Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's calculated that happened. That was like during my master's degree in teaching, which I didn't really want to do. And it did throw me a little bit out of balance. But at the same time, I knew it was going to put me back into balance and into the position I'm in now, which is why I went and I did that. So it's something to really inquire into. Balance in every way. If you feel your thoughts going too extreme, if you're in generalizations, if you hate a certain group or a certain person or a certain thing, or if you're stressed out of your mind, it's such a simple thing to just look into your body or to talk to someone and just to inquire into, am I centered, am I balanced right now? What's going on in my life, right? And is there action steps you can take to become more balanced? Because likely there is, Likely there is things you can fix, If you're working too hard, maybe you can cut back and become more minimalist. If you bought $1 million house, maybe you don't need $1 million house. Maybe a $500,000 house will be okay, or a $600,000 house. Do you need the big house? Do you need the nice car? Do you need all these things? Maybe not as much as you think you do, right? Because when you're balanced, you'll realize that when you have that, happiness just comes, right? If you're centered in your life, it creates peace. Being balanced is one of the main catalysts for peace. When you have peace, your life will just flow, things work better. And we're never going to be balanced all the time. It's not a constant state. You're going to sway. You'll be here for a while and then you'll go here and here and here and here because life throws all sorts of stuff at you and you never know what's going to happen. But the idea is to always consciously be trying to come back to here and to long-term spend a lot of time in a balanced state because it's so beneficial and it's going to make your life so rewarding and so fulfilling. So it's something that I highly recommend, which is why I'm making this video about it. And you look into spiral dynamics, it's the same thing with all of those stages. They have pros and cons, right? And say I'm at orange, which is a very materialistic stage, trying to chase success. Now, you could do that healthfully. You could have this hustle culture. You could be achieving goals and making good money and doing awesome stuff and meeting awesome people. You could have all the pros. But at the same time, if you went out of balance, all of a sudden now you're working 100-hour weeks to make money, to buy stuff, to impress people who don't care. And it's just an inward, never-ending spiral of consumerism. And then maybe you want that promotion, so you screw this person over here because you want this. Or you screw over your competitor so that they can't feed their kids so you can make an extra $100,000 a year or something. So again, it's balance in every area of your life. It's so important to try and do that. To listen to your body, to feel into yourself, and to really have that communication and to have people around you that can assist you with this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was pretty spontaneous and I hope that you gained something out of it. If you did, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and boost it all in the algorithm. There's hundreds of topics I want to talk about. There's so much, and it's going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. I really want to get into this and to go into some real detail. Because if I can help one person with these videos, then they're absolutely worth making. Enjoy.